Even all right, we continue the macabreness of this game. We're just going to start chopping people up. So I've noticed that Pacer has got a right leg missing. So we're going to then now install a prosthetic leg on their right leg, was it? Yes, right leg. So let's do that. So where's Pacer gone? Pacer, I always wondered why they move so funny. It's because they've got one augmented leg and no other leg. So they're basically doing a bloody great big hop everywhere they go. I always quite like that. The problem is I'm not entirely sure who is going to do the surgery on him, because Pace was the one that did surgery before. Oh, it's Bernard. There you go. Let's hope you've got skill in this. Let's have a look. Medical. Yeah, not bad. 7 isn't too bad. So what we're going to do is, because we're now building our own little legs, look, we've got a little stash of legs coming out. We're going to obviously sort out our characters. So this, first thing we notice is that obviously the right leg's been removed, so there's no right leg on Pacer. Whoa, where did Pacer go? Oh, he's going to the medical bed. There we go. So that's good. That's good. Again, I'm kind of curious to see who's going to do the operation. There we go. So Scarpy's doing it. God, that's not terrifying, is it? Medicine 3. Oh no, he's feeding her. So there we go. So this is nice. It's feeding her. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's wait for something to turn up. There we go. So Clovis is doing the operation. Now Clovis has no medicine whatsoever. So this is interesting. But in theory, this is the future. Oh look, bionics. We can now build bionics. Nice. Let's just go down. So I think we'll do the advanced sun lamp next. Let's just get that going. So yeah, I think really the key thing here is we're just putting a prosthetic leg. It's funny because I mean there's kind of a pleasure in managing and making sure your colonists are actually healthy and stuff. Like, I love the idea of actually being able to put legs back on, but also the ability to, there we go. So look, left and right enhanced. 105%, awesome. So because they've got a bionic left toe, I kid, it's a bionic leg and so on. So in theory, Pacer is now going to be absolutely hunky-dory. I don't even know what that sound was. And it's going to be better. They're going to be better than before. So that's good. So let's just move along. So we then get to Gerard, who again still has problems. He does have problems talking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know really what more to do. I think, to be honest, Gerard is kind of done. So let's just go down the list. I think everyone else. Oh, here we go. So Scarpy, my old boy Scarpy, let's get him repaired. So he's missing a left leg. So let's put a new left leg on him. So install simple prosthetic leg, left leg. There we go. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Interesting little event. Every colonist of female gender winces with pain. Maybe they've just seen, I don't know, the Diet Coke advert's been banned. And basically that's ended with a powerful kind of problem. So they're all going to be a little bit on edge. Well, hugely on edge. So you have to bear that in mind. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Colony set colony. Again, I don't care about the visitors. In fact, I'd rather they didn't visit. So maybe I should just set war on everyone. But there we go. But here, I think, is the beginnings of a very interesting kind of thing. So let's just see what more we can build. Again, I don't know where I build bionics. Maybe I'm missing that. Let me just go to... Let me just check through the list. Is there anything additional I can build? Yeah, bionic workbench. Oh, lovely jubbly. I like this. Again, I'm running out of space to put this thing. Yeah, I don't really know where I can put this. It needs to be inside. Well, I guess it's kind of here, really, isn't it? Maybe if I put a bionic workbench in the medical bit, that doesn't make that makes sense, doesn't it? So anyway, Scarpy is now being operated on to sort out the fact that they don't have a left leg. A right pinky destroyed isn't a problem. I don't think there's much anyone could do about that, and I don't think we can do anything about their nose. Let me just add a bill. So I can't add a nose, can I? I could install a denture. But again, I don't think that's really, there's not much we can do about that. So Nose and pinky, no problem. But I think just putting the leg back. So there we go. So we've got a weakened Scarpy, but with 2 prosthetic legs. That's kind of the way it's going to be now. So yeah, that's Scarpy. And look, Pacer's back on their feet. That's awesome. So that's just fantastic. And they're moving with a purpose. That's great. So I think that's just wonderful. That's a wonderful feature of this game, and I highly, highly recommend you give it a go. Let's do something else. So I think there's plenty more we can look at there. I think for the moment, let's just check out what additional lighting I got. Advanced outdoor lighting. This immediately is fascinating to me. So let's just put that. Let's put that right there. So then this is. I'm curious to see what that looks like. Again, it needs a lot of steel, but oh well. Whoa, it's the grandma with the gun. Oh no, it's not. I'm always curious to see what these people have on them. What gear have we got? Again, nothing really. He's got a gun apparently, but I don't see one. But anyway, so I think really everything is kind of going quite well at the moment in the colony. The replicator is now producing slag. That's great. That's exactly what we needed. Because we were just absolutely desperately short of parts. I think everything's kind of coming together. The mods are worth it. I think if you buy the vanilla game, it's exciting enough on its own. But I think the mods are just making this that little bit more kind of elongated for the game, and that's nice. I quite like that. I think definitely worth having a look at the mods. They're not they're not difficult to install, but they're not very clear. You know, it's not like a nice little mod screen which just tells you what you need to do. But having said that, I think, to be honest, if I can install the mods, you can. So definitely consider buying this game. Like I say, it's $30. We're already God knows how many videos into it, and that shows you we're committed to it because it's just so much fun. I always enjoyed Dwarf Fortress. In fact, my biggest issue with Dwarf Fortress was the fact that I always found it a bit difficult to play after a while because I think the ASCII code stuff got a bit on my wick, whereas this has got a lovely kind of prison architect open feel to it, and I really like it. Whoa, you see the size of that? That looks broken to me, but hey, forget it. Yep. There we go. Oh well. Okay, so advanced sun lamp. That I'm not too worried about, so I think we'll just carry on. So we could do a shield generator next. I think that a shield generator is very much needed indeed. So let's go build that. And I think the advanced sun lamp is broken because it's only doing a really weird kind of lit corridor. But you know what? Don't care. Don't care. Bit worried it's taking a lot of my power though, so I'm gonna have to watch that a bit. But I think that's pretty awesome. So I think let's just have a look. Let's carry on building our turrets. So I think we got certain way with our turrets. But we need to finish them because those turrets have actually been quite useful. When I say turrets, it's the buttresses. That's actually a word, seriously. The buttresses like this that just form a nice little kind of open gun channel. No, that's wrong. That's also wrong. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So cancel, deconstruct. And we'll take the mortar apart as well as that turret. So there we go. So that's just what we needed. And what that means is that will then start to open up much more of a defense strategy here as well. So that's awesome. So we'll let them build that. That's cool. We can't really do. Well, I guess we could. Yeah, we can actually because we are building metal now, so we can just concrete that. And I just need to, where was it? Zone, add a no roof region, boosh, done. So that's open to the elements, perfect. So I think generally, yeah, our base is getting strong. In fact, I feel confident this base could weather an attack on many dozens of people now. I think I'm going to just probably remove those as well because it would be good to have that kind of thing. Well, there's more Omnigel there, interesting. I think this is coming along well. So look, there we go. Nice. Let's go to the mortars. I'm going to leave for the moment. What I'm going to build is the electromagnetic railgun, which I think can shoot through walls. Does it have to be manned? I think it does have to be manned. Yeah, I think it does. So let's just build that there. Again, we can decommission that. And it needs power. So let's just push out power to it. And let's see how that works. So now I think this needs a hopper of ammo as well. So I'll just look at that. I think it does. If I go to, there we go, auto loader, that's what it's called. Yeah, I think it does. There we go. But look, that's our... Oh, hello. What happened there? A group of hungry alpha beavers. Oh, for flip's sake. Trade ship, combat, trade ship, exotic, trade ship, bulk goods. That's good. Let's just talk to all three. So let's do bulk goods first. Let's get some things sold. So we've got plasteel, simple mill. Let's sell the simple mills because we're building loads of them. Now we're building our own medicine, I believe, so I don't think we need to buy any more. I could buy a load of steel. In fact, I'm going to, because I'd rather just buy it as well as build it, because it takes a while. Potatoes. We're going to sell them 1,000 weight of potatoes. They're going to have a lot of jacket spuds for a long time. There we go. Boar skin. Let's just get rid of all the boar skins, because my god, we have a lot of skin for some reason. Devil's Strand, let's just sell them all of that as well. I want to get as much money as I can, because again, I'm still waiting for the slaver ship to come back. Beaver skin, tortoise leather, god, so much stuff. Potatoes. So I think that's looking good. So I think nano thread, nice. I think everything else we can kind of put a kibosh on. Cloth, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's good. So that's going to net us a fair bit of money. So that will then just land. Book. So now what we do is let's go and talk to the exotic good dealer. Now we can sell him some of our stuff, like our Devil Strand Parker, because that's a lot of money, but I don't really want it. But we can also sell them our legs, which makes no sense. But we can sell them our prosthetics, which is awesome. But we can also buy stuff. So there is a nano suit. Now that is a very nice bit of kit. I dread to think how much it's worth. In fact, it's not that much. Equipped. So what will this give me? It gives you a huge amount of protection. In fact, it's impervious to heat entirely. In fact, it's impervious to a lot of things. Move speed, flammability, how easy object catches fire, and how strongly it burns. 100%. Doesn't make sense. Max health 100. That is pretty nice. I would be tempted with that. Carbon fiber duster. I never thought you could build that. Cybernetic greaves. What? Wow. Okay, these are all good things. So again, you see the point of it. It's about getting really good things. Well, look, visual impact, bionic nose. Wow. Power claw, visual implant. Yeah, these are all things I'd rather just build. Nanotech heart, nanotech ear. Yeah, these are all good stuff. But yeah, I think for now, that'll do us. And then one more. Let's go to the combat supply and see what guns we can buy. So we have shells. I don't have any shells, so I need to buy some shells. There you go. 75. So we just bought 75 shells from him. But then these are the guns. So this is a gun pack. You can actually put machine pistol. Nice. Heckler and Koch G11. Druganov SVD, nice. I don't know what any of those are. Nanotech helmet, nice. Well, to be honest, there's not much there. I think I could do with buying a gun, but I don't know what to buy. Heckler and Koch is an assault rifle. I'll buy a Druganov. I'll buy the Druganov sniper. That'd be good. I think everything else is kind of bollocks, so let's just do that. So there we go, we should have our sniper rifle. Booyah. Now, let's replace that old crappy rifle with the Druganov. So Pacer, with your new legs, you now have a nice new gun. And I think the old crappy Lee Enfield, well, I can say that for a bit. So there we go, trading is wonderful. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense. I'm curious about this gun. So the ammo type, 1 shell, internal ammo only. So let's just fire this thing. I need to get him, draft him, man gun. How do I get him to man the gun? Do I need him to man the gun? Maybe I don't actually. Let's try it. So if I just do set force target. Oh my god, that's amazing. Did you see that? Oh, we're going to have some fun with this. Daka, 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 daka. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, awesome. So that is going to be something just amazing to have some fun with. And I think we'll fill, in fact, I don't know why it's filling. I don't know why it's filling up with that. But anyway, we'll put some turret guns in that so we can actually fire some pretty good stuff. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time in the RIMWORLD.